Na'Vi. Can't blame them, #1 in the world, and a whole lot to issue.
Let's get into it then, ladies and gentlemen. fnatic starting on this T side here. No upgraded pistols for them. Only one smoke suggests an A attack here, boys. You need at least 2 to go towards the B side of the map. And it's Na'Vi with HE Grays and aggression from flamie. We know he's been struggling in EPL as of late, but can he make this one work? It's a great first shot. Boomich here to pick up the pieces. It looks like he'll be going down as well. Equal trades for now until Simple gets stuck in. He's pushed down towards the bottom of Banana, and in fact, the entirety of the CT squad is there. They've got the bomb down, and Brolan with a Glock as well. He's going to struggle at range here, trying to find the one-taps. That actually might be good for one here. There it is, comes through. How has he not gone down yet? Eventually, he will.
That you want to make sure the bomb doesn't go down as well. By rushing and starting those fights, you ensure that even if you win the round, you're not playing against 2 Kriegs in the second.
Absolutely. I mean, it guarantees that if you win the round, of course. And but it also means they can't do any set pieces. They can't do any detailed technical strategy.
Look at this monkey!
JW's going down to 9 HP. Very close indeed. The HE will finish him off. I'm almost certain of it. That's going to be Boomich. Very aggressive towards B. That's been a huge talking point. In some of their huge games where they lost the map to OG, remember, it was actually on Inferno. He started 0-9 due to his relentless aggression towards B, Chad.
Yeah, that was it was a rough series. I think that's the one where he tweeted it was 4v6. But Boomich now continuing that aggression. He's not going to back on down from a fight here. Will push all the way through, gets control of not only Banana, but middle as well. And now it's just going to be these 4 Glocks getting swarmed. Simple takes a dink for his troubles. But this will just be one of the standard, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, we repeat this every time for you. If you do this at home, you will be extremely bored.
Yeah, this is only for high-level play. Do not waste your time doing this in matchmaking on ECA.
I recommend you force buy.
Yeah, just
get a deagle, get a scout, have some fun.
Yeah, get stuck in, get a shotgun. Why not? Golden. Last player remaining, taken down by Perfecto. It's a clean, sweet signature move, Chad, as well. Of Na'Vi. They go for the 4 SMGs on the T side with 1 rifle. Same story on the CT side. I hate it. Up against Krieg. AK
is calculated, right? He's all too aware of the situation. So part of the way him and his team have put their heads together, they believe that 4 SMGs on the second can be an effective bonus round situation.
If ever there was a map for it, Inferno would be right up there in terms of using the lesser weapons and trying to cause damage, be a nuisance like Boomich is doing just now. You can see that nice incendiary thrown towards the bottom. Then they're going to try and take advantage of that fact to get some decent territory off that. You can see, like you said, Na'Vi is holding on to their smoke as long as they can. But you always say that 30 seconds is the magic number. If you throw that at the choke point, at 30 seconds, you should be able to win the round off that. And now for Boomich.
They're going B.
They are going B. And remember, flamie still has a smoke. He's dropped it at 25 seconds, even better. That locks them out. If we go over towards B now, you can see they can't do anything until that smoke's gone. They can smoke spawn and bust through this, but it means flamie has the advantage.
They have to go.
Here it comes. flamie chooses to drop off. The chaos, however, from Simple is not enough, and they overcome it. Both defenders of B neutralized, bombed down, and potentially fnatic round. They did run that clock all the way down. It was dangerous territory.
It was the flashbangs that were so effective there. You could see him having to jump off the boosted position of first oranges. If he gets a couple of kills there, perfect. But how are they not watching coffins at this point? I couldn't tell you. Flusher will make up for it and plug the hole. But ultimately, they could lose a few more players here. Perfecto waiting in CT spawn.
He believed that he could be hunting around already. However, JW did play conservative. Not something that we've been, well, not something I think. And this is the entries onto that B-bomb site right there. I'm surprised, yeah. I just thought there was
damage being done.
Well, knowing this game, Henry, they could probably just sit in emo and survive. So
yeah, that's a good point. So the AWP out is simple, but it is compromised. You can see him spending exactly enough just to get the AWP out, nothing else. He could have got a decoy to go with it, I suppose. That's pushing it a little bit there.
We did see some successful decoy work.
I want to ask some of the players, especially Carrigan, if we get a chance in EPL, just to discuss that idea. But either way, we have got a committed Boomich towards the sandbags. That is his position. He'll be there a lot. For better or for worse, he will be in that spot, taking that damage with the Molotovs, the grenades, normally going down. If history is to repeat itself, we'll see if Simple can nail this shot. Doesn't quite connect. Remember, he's got no armor as well, so it has to be quite passive here.
Boomich is very dynamic, though. This time he's chosen to fall off as he saw the pressure coming in. I say that as he loses his life.
You're right, he is dynamic. He's either alive or dead.
Re-peeking the CT. And Simple with no armor. He has to be so good at falling off of this first shot. He's Lost his teammate, so now Simple, with no armor and 1 kill to his name, has to defend the B commitment. You can see the bombs coming in now with Crims and the cavalry.
I would be considering the save already. Considering
Right.
it's just Simple. He's going to be smoked off any second at this point. He's got no utility, no armor. Any bullets just fired off towards the coffins right now will send them to an early grave.
I think he's realizing it.
Yeah, once they get that bomb planted, it's done though. We'll see whether there's anything to be said about it. They still haven't crossed the bomb over. They're going to have to drop a Molotov down. And that does change things slightly here. You can see Simple now as an opportunity, as vision. They'll consider this now. I'm not sure that smoke didn't go down before, but it cost them a player. Should still be absolutely fine here. And we'll see them start to edge their way back. There was no way they were ever going to win this one, as they have no utility. Still a 3-on-3. This could be looking for exits by the look of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that Simple, by being kind of quote-unquote trapped in construction, he was hoping for a CT smoke. He got what he hoped for, and an exit frag already. They're going in. Electronic, he's making no secret of this. And that's the first. He's going towards the bomb.
Surely no time here.
He's not got time for this. Another frag. I mean, it's good damage inflicted. They managed to force the T's to at least respect it. JW will get away with his Krieg, and Perfecto and Simple retain
7 ADRs, a new feature we're trying to bring through right now. Are we going to get that at the end of each round? Is that the way
Every single round, a player will be showing up right there. At the moment, it's currently calibrated for, it doesn't matter if you win or lose the round. It's the highest impact in terms of kills or ADR.
If you got 4 kills and it came down to 1 versus 1, you lost it, you still wouldn't be the impact player. Oh, you would be.
You would be. You would be.
Okay, I understand.
But we'll see how that one flows on out. Here as we do get into round number 5, and the chicken up close and personal with Brolin will
ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, definitely ruffled mine right there. You should be, I think that kill him when you see him, as long as it's at the start of the round. Very, very slow Counter-Strike is something that we have seen throughout from Na'Vi. fnatic, not so much. They are taking much more of a tentative approach here.
This is a very tight line. I'm just intrigued to know how he has the confidence to hold it. They could have been anyone walking up apps, but Simple, he's got the...
40 seconds remain. Simple already found that first pick, and there is a huge gap. Flashbang will come around. He'll dodge it. Surely gets the kill here, using the pallets to spot Golden. Won't be missing that one. Golden dropped to the floor. JW probably not far behind here. 30 seconds. And they might want to consider saving at this point. It's a 5-on-3. Crims, 0 kills to his name. Flashes over. And they're going to go up towards quad and hope for the best here. He's going to have to take some performance, get them towards the side.
Yeah, that smoke's not going to get them far. Just bounding into the side. Good movement from Crims. They forced the sniper off the line, and now the frag's coming in. Oh, this would be such a classic fnatic round. But to contest the bomb, Electronic through the smoke, nutmegs him perfectly. Now he's pinched it in, and there's a gap. Electronic, fnatic, they had a real shot at this, but it's been taken away from them. Damn.
By going forward as well, they're going to get $1,400, unfortunately, though. With the 800 coming through, it might be forced by territory or just take the...
It will be recovered for Mr. Simple after he gets 2 free kills to start off that round, and here's his second in charge, Electronic, finishing off the remainder on the bomb site. Look, for fnatic right now, we're not going to have any chance losing. You don't have to be WP like that, and you're not disrupting him, you're not giving him something to focus on. He will hit those shots every time. And that's where the 2 openings came from in the previous. And now with a minute and 10 left on the clock, the first kill will come in. Golden just walks on into B. Boomage will be more than happy with that, not being pressured by nades, not being forced on out.
Mousesports, this one is at the very tippity top as well. fnatic have performed fantastically so far in stage 2, trying to bust their way through towards the B side of the map, and got Boomage ready and waiting towards B box. He spots Brolan towards CT spawn. He'll call that for his teammate. And it's going to be key information here as Flamey and Boomage going to town here. Should be no plants and a clean sweep. 5 players survive for Na'Vi, and anything interesting that comes through, at least in the Astralis.
A little bit of early information there from Electronic. His Simple will get pushed back. And Boomage, well, he's back at it again, back towards the sandbags.
He loves it.
This time not really taking too much damage for him, not being punished in the same way that OG was. It seems like they designed a system to actually flush him out of that position. They were throwing 3 HE grenades, Molotovs, consistently towards that spot. Perfecto, though, going to be challenged. He's hiding behind the quad pillar right now. First player will be Brolan, and easy shot by his standards, flashing that, waiting for a reaction, but it's Electronic fending them off in the pit.
He's done all the utility he needs to. The frag is not quite there, though. Brolan, lucky to be alive, does get into the A site now, attested from apps, and wall banged straight through. JW caught out. Electronics lost a lot of health. Now, trying to throw some bullets back towards Crims around the hay bales. Distraction enough for Boomich to come in and deal damage. Electronic gets another one. I don't understand that. Looked like he was mid-air.
He does that so often. When scenarios look impossible, his HP is low. He always seems to nail the shot. Same story for flusha, though. He recovers the C4 out here and take a little damage as well. Boomich has heard him. Guaranteed frag at this stage. And there it is. It's going to be Na'Vi 5-2 here.
All right, so just looking at this, we talked about Boomich before coming into this game as an individual who hasn't been performing within Stage 2. He currently has 10 kills to his name. He's only died 3 times, has an assist up there, and 139 points of ADR. So whatever he's been doing, it's working, and that's a very positive sign right there because we were starting to get a little bit worried over there on the Na'Vi camp.
Here he comes again.
Another kill, another freebie, another opening right there. It's the pistols.
Well, fnatic haven't changed their system. This is them with their default. With flusha is working towards B, and then him trying to obtain control. They're not throwing multiple numbers over towards that B side of the map, and Boomich is exploiting it. This is perfect for him. That not so much. Peter 50 bullets to the face. He will be falling back on 7 points of health here as Brolan holds towards Boiler. Anything available for fnatic here. Just need brutal 1Ds to be delivered, and if there was a man to do so, it could be Brolan.
Not his fight, it seems. Backing away now. Perfecto does forego control, and it's been taken back. Electronic dunks Perfecto. They hear the weapon drop. They know there's more there. Crims does catch a bullet on the retreat. And these two low HP P250s are just going to walk into the Lion's Den and be met, well, by the aforementioned Lions. It's Boomich and Flamey.
Now, we'll see if fnatic can adjust things now, knowing that they are getting wrecked on that side of the map. They are going to send multiple players toward the T round. The jump from Simple here towards T steps does result in him getting shot in the face through the wall. Down to 25 points of health. Grenades now focusing towards the sandbags. See how Boomich fares here. Dodges the first and second. Molotov's now landing in his position. You see them trying to get him out of that. They're confirmed he's at least not in position.
Yeah, he's been playing in limbo a lot more, and now with that smoke molly combo, he can take back that sandbag position.
DD Spawn trying to alley-oop for Flamey. Boosting up now. Gotta find a kill. They've spotted where Flamey is. They can just hold this position now and wait to see if he peeks again.
They have a molly for him. They should be able to work that out. It's in Crims' hands. There's smokes to cover off towards CT.
Yeah, he's done for. Surely. Very patient.
I feel like Flamey must have clocked that he's been spotted.
How long is this going to go on for?
Well, this is the thing.
Don't change it, Rush. Stay on this. We may as well.
Oh, he's got out. He's done him.
He is in trouble, though. Down to 39, and ooh, flusha was throwing out nades. Fortunately, his teammates have been throwing out bullets in the meantime. And Boomich, through the smoke, did actually strike nicely through the tracer fire, tracking both Brolan and flusha. Did not convert the kill, and same for Electronic. God, it's all fnatic. Winning their aim duels. They did do good damage. Na'Vi, all of the...
Over towards the B bomb site here. That's a pressure point. The reaction from Na'Vi might be, in one of their previous gun rounds, they did take Simple towards top. Fortunately, we can still win these rounds.
Yeah, and Inferno Na'Vi, site that Electronic and Simple are at, or the one that doesn't have those two players.
Yeah, and that seems to be where they're finding their rounds. So maybe there's a correlation right there.
Same Molotov thrown towards sandbags, really trying to condition Boomich at this point that he can't. I hope no one swung. And they've got 3 now towards the apartment. 1 flashbang out, they'll fully commit off this.
And we're off. Electronic fully flashed. They've locked him down, but Perfecto sends them home. A quick double kill as they leaped out of the balcony and puts them, both flusha and JW, in a near impossible task.
That was great stuff there. Na'Vi, idyllic crossfire. Perfecto with 2. Electronic strong as ever towards our pit position. Finds him in a 4-on-2 situation. Looking for a kill towards the hay bales. He finds flusha. JW remaining now and giving up. It's going to be down to 13 HP. No way he'll be able to do anything with this. 15 seconds.
Good stuff there from JW to hold on to the weapon, but 7 on the board nonetheless as Na'Vi continue to mount. Oh, five rounds on their T side if they want to be safe here, but this is great from Perfecto. The fact that he catches that,
yeah.
Electronic would have been swarmed in pit. We could see how blind he was as he was
bringing incendiary towards quad, which meant Perfecto could focus all of his attention.
Still be viable, but it's normally when you're dominating the CT side, they have weaker buys, lack of helmets. That's when it really comes into its own.
Yeah, when we were highlighting the positives from the fnatic game yesterday against mousesports, it was the transitional defense to stop the mid pushes from time to time again. And Boomich, well, he's got pushing on the mind as per usual, and now flusha will open up the account. So it was mid-round. It wasn't the early round push from Boomich, but the push nonetheless.
Again, one of Machine's wacky theory crafts. Do you think Boomich is deliberately getting hit by that Molotov to make people look in towards his direction or start taking a fight when the flash is about to pop? Because he's done that repeatedly. He's running into the Molotov just as it's fading. He takes tick damage. Perhaps it's going to turn heads, and well, Perfecto's turning heads today as well.
He's tearing them off, Alex.
Yeah.
That's insane. Perfecto's actually looking really sharp. This is one of the best performances I've seen from him so far. Looking very assertive. This is what we want to see from a young star. Someone who's stepping up, willing to take duels, not cowering in the corner. He's got the bomb down. Smoke to assist him as well. 2 kills to his name already. Himself and Electronic turning out to be quite the tandem duo. Simple now towards middle. Doesn't miss many. JW knows it. And now we have a 4 versus 1. Flusher gives himself up, and Electronic sends him home. It's a nightmare scenario, Chad. If you have the Na'Vi, some of the world's best aimers in the form of Electronic, flamey, Simple.
Look at the little he's working with.
He's going to destroy on the CT side. They have, what, 3 Kriegs and M4.
A bit more, but now knowing in the back of your mind, or at the front of your mind, that you're guaranteed a top 3 position. Fnatic are the only team who are guaranteed a top 3 position within the next stage of competition. That could potentially be the slow start here. And it's troublesome that it's on their own map pick. If this wasn't their map pick...
Jersey, and now they're all upset, head in hands. This tends to be how most Fnatic games start.
Yeah, it's a good point. They are slow burners, but they get into it eventually, and JW might be coming to life right now. That's a great opening pick, the Desert Eagle. And Boomich, he needs multiple kills. I think he's only good for 1. That's not bad. On a straight transfer. As he's looking for a 4-5. Boomich is back. Perfecto looking sharp as well. All of the planets aligning here for Na'Vi, I have to say. Grims will get a plant out of this one. Maybe.
Please.
It doesn't matter too much. They'll still be getting $3,400 next round, but it would be nice to get the extra 800. This state looks like he's trying to cause damage towards the Na'Vi ranks here. Makes his way towards Ruins. Nice shot, gets the dink, but Perfecto will be...
Likely Perfecto there, and that could have been a winnable 1-on-3 situation. But great opening shot there. B seems to be where they're at least finding the openings. But to note, Fnatic, the 3 rounds they have won...
Or Boomich towards Emo against OG. He was dead at the start of each and every round. So the fact he can actually fall back towards the bomb site and actually have some impact, that's good to see. He's got 15 kills. This is the game plan, Boomich. This is how it works. Have it within your strap book. Have it ready to deploy. But, oh my goodness. Simple down towards second middle, removes the young star, and Boomich now. This is where you want to throw it in. You've got the smoke down, you've got a 5-on-3. Now let's start reeling it back in. Let's get fishing. I was like, well, so you sit there waiting for an hour for a bite on a fish and you left click to catch it. That's what you're doing?
My favorite part was always like, actually, it's multiplayer. You see those blue lines over there?
Guys
those are other guys. And they're on the other end of the lake.
But you're not playing with them. You can see them, sure, but they're not. It's not exactly a multiplayer game. You're just fishing by yourself.
Trace, if you're watching along, one of our biggest fans.
He is.
This is a unfortunate situation that Fnatic, I'm going to say, are not fans of right now.
No, after getting absolutely decimated by Flamey and Simple, it's left them in a 5 versus 2, and they're going to limp in towards a B-side here. They don't want to go
They're already locked in.
They don't want to do this.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Should we just go save? We can't. We're locked in, and we're just going to have to walk in and die with 10 seconds remaining. It might be a little bit humiliating.
Just don't die after the time. Whatever you do, don't die after the time.
Though. They could. Look at the way Boomich is moving. He has gone down, but Electronic's flank is everything. The bomb can't go down. Unfortunately for Fnatic, they die before.
Was it the orb?
He made it?
Yeah.
No, he made the
I must have blinked and missed it. But the point here that I'm trying to make is that everybody on Na'Vi is playing well right now. Electronic with 13 kills, 12 for Perfecto. You've got Boomich there on 15, Flamey down the bottom on 6. You've got 10 for Simple. Everybody's showing on up.
When they're 10-3 up as well, the stats don't matter as much, right? As long as the whole team's winning and it's not down to crazy 1vx situations, it's absolutely fine. This wasn't the force buy coming in from Fnatic, but Flush is certainly fully invested. You can see he's got the AK, armor, smoke. We'll see whether he can actually do anything with this now. JW removed. Slight gap in the smoke. Finds the bomb down towards top of middle. And it's another clean sweep for Na'Vi. They're going to have even more stuff.
Yeah, well, he gets 3 as they come up middle here with the spray transfer from the Krieg, making it look way too easy. And then, well, through the smoke. I don't know how much easier it can get for this than Mr. Electronic, who continues to destroy them.
I love that he went out, probably a year ago now.
In big games especially, it's where it seems to thrive. Having a rifler up there, you've got the world's best AWPer, the world's best rifler in your team. No wonder they're ranked number 1. If they can sort out their issues they've got, which seems to be coming online at this point with Boomich kind of playing more defensive, more passively, this is a good formula. This team can maintain world-class status if they fix their issues.
I mean, the way they're making Fnatic... Oh! Fnatic's T-side, I was going to say. For now, they're making it look pretty functional. Problems even caught another one. This does look like they'll be finishing the half with 1 win of their 4. 25% of Fnatic's T rounds perhaps converted here. in round 15.
It looks like that's going to be the case. Just simple on the 1 versus 5. We never count him out, but I think on this one, he might be done for. The positioning is looking far too promising for fnatic as the bomb is planted. Crims, just to note, 3 and 13. They are on the T side. They have been battered and bruised here, but a very convincing round to close things out. Nice little finish before the end of the half. Simple make.
The things is we get the GG.bet odds on your screen to kick off this second half here. Going on to the T side, we've got a few nades.
Play surely with the HEs here, but only one smoke, so they're going to be flashing the top and maybe nading the corner here. There's a nice shot from JW. So Electronic lining up his grenade. They need 2 players up there, and then you have to find your specific spots. They're going to be nading towards coffins here. So we'll see how much damage Flash is about to take. First grenade goes in, lands nicely. Second is good. So they don't find the kill, but that weakens him up and he won't be as aggressive now. Although he has the USP, he can still go for headshots.
Is $600 worth 65 damage?
Well, normally the way that fnatic play line of sight over towards Banana, but unfortunately for Na'Vi, they've actually sent 2 individuals over towards that site for this round. So their play of denying information, that's what it's all about, hasn't worked.
Well, they'll go for a mid-control either way. JW opened things up with a kill towards Simple. Finds his second here. Very controlled and calm shots. But it's a 4 versus 3. Flusher will be challenged to CT spawn here as they barrel through. He needs to find a quick kill here. Does get one, but there's the second. Still a chance here for Na'Vi. They're going to be splitting towards B from CT spawn. Bombs coming in, and Golden just absolutely wrecks Electronic. That's going to be the round.
Yeah, certainly should be. Perfecto, he's not got
full eco right now, so this will be the 2 minutes for everybody to potentially go put the kettle on, get yourself a cup of tea, or mute right now if you don't want to know the results going on in the OG. It was on Inferno, 9-6-2.
I'll remind you that for Astralis, a win will guarantee them to be second or third. So top 3 is completely guaranteed upon Astralis victory versus Mouse.
Well then. fnatic managed to take down Mouse and Inferno yesterday, 16-13. Looking so good right now, but this round is looking much better for them. Looking to get that 2-0 in the second half. This is not the force coming in from Na'Vi. They're going to be buying up next round, by the looks of things. Ideally, we've got to get the bomb down.
Like another one of these Deagle buy rounds and go into that for round number 18. But this one's not done and dusted yet. Smoke comes out. Okay, maybe it is done and dusted because over the tip of the flames, he'll take one. With Simple HP being low, Electronic in the mix still, this is going to be a real tall task. And over the top will be Flusher. It's just Electronic left. And if he gets anything, he would be counting his lucky stars. Gets
a plant there. That was a pretty useless investment. Flusher and co. taking care of business here with the MP9. No problem whatsoever. Nice shot towards Boomage there. Jumping up towards the coffins. Denies the plant. And a very underwhelming approach from Na'Vi. As Chad said, he didn't want to buy, and they will not. Some interesting financial decisions here from Na'Vi. That's rung true for a few weeks now, to be honest with you. JW inspecting towards T. Chad touched upon this at the start of the game.
Yes, we did.
Just going to be making sure that they take every dollar possible out of the pockets of fnatic. Nice opening shot from Boomage. Waiting for that mistake, and will actually lead them to an opening kill, but the bomb goes down with 15 seconds remaining. Nice effort with a couple of kills.
They could
see why they wait so
world.
long. Yeah, unfortunately for them, there was no time.
So we can see them with the full buy right now. The AW, all the nades being dumped over towards Banana for control. The Molotov down mid, that can be followed with HGs as well. You can avoid all of this if you play at a snail's pace, and that's what Na'Vi are prescribed to.
Have not seen it these last 2 weeks.
There's that Brolin smoke to get top mid control. We've seen a lot of this out of fnatic.
It's kind of similar to the Banana retakes.
Very
similar
powerful
thought process.
You can see it takes so much vision away. They can start dumping HGs in just when they filter the top of middle as well. Simple with the orb towards Boiler. Not an ideal spot for it. Repositions now down towards second middle. I think they finish up towards B here.
Well, they retook mid, but they didn't get any kills.
Flusher with no grenade. Same story of Golden. And that's maybe why they have to bring him over. They're actually going back towards middle here.
This is going to be a big test.
2 players on the side, tucked in. JW working with Brawlan. I don't think this is enough.
Oh, he got caught in the smoke. He's trying to survive, but overwhelmed, and with just 5 seconds to spare, Na'Vi have taken the A site.
Very convincing. Very well done as well. Overwhelming. And that just goes to show you what we were talking about at the start of that round. fnatic dumping all of the utilities. Sure, they got the Banana control, but what did they get them really? Nothing. They retake middle, dumping all the smokes and flashes, no kills. So yeah, they're reclaiming territory, but then they have to fall back. Na'Vi are happy to wait that out. He's still implanting the bomb with 5 seconds of the clock there, but they'd found all the kills, overwhelmed it with a wrap. And
correctly, it's just the T's were well aware of them and they knew the counter, which is just being patient in that situation.
And then making sure everybody hits.
I like that from from Na'Vi. Their approach here was very simple. They knew what they were looking for, and Flamey coming on out. Well, we were talking about everybody on this Na'Vi side having impact. Flamey, if they're going to have a couple more clean rounds like that, you will see this CT side economy of Fnatic start to dwindle very, very quickly. And with the AWP out for JW, well, he's the first one in question, and of course, there's a potential for the heads-up duel here. We've seen him up close and personal disrupt rushes. Oh, Electronic tried to pick a gap to... Oh, he might hit this rotation if JW's not careful, because he's so up close and personal, it might not be expected. The smoke's about to clear here. Boomich, this is everything.
He knows the trajectory of the smoke, and actually that's his cue to cross. Impressive work from Boomich. 2 flashbangs, and he still manages to get the frag. Flamey actually catching him with that one, but he also took down Golden. Flusher still standing on the site. He's already got 3 kills. He's locked Na'Vi out of this site. He is going to have some more pressure to deal with, but there's only the shape of Simple, and the shape now visible in the incandescence of the smoke through those coffins. He tags him and still doesn't finish the frag. Perfecto lives on. Simple's found another. Na'Vi still have a chance in this.
Oh, the USP has to be a headshot at this point. He's going to find it. Simple, 2 versus 1. Kits are available. No smokes, however. Rifle makes his way over towards the coffin's position. Simple. He thrives in these sort of scenarios. We said they haven't had to rely on any simple clutches so far. Could this be the first of them?
So, Kit's on J-Dubs. He has to hold that.
He's taking it.
And Crimson's Hole going to be pushing the angle. Simple tried to call the bluff, and Fnatic will convert. That's a Nances, and that will keep the Na'Vi boys honest.
It will, but the bomb planted. I think they have one more buy available to them, but Boomich, how do they even get through that and find the first kill? Flush, though, as you can see, with 20 seconds left on the clock, it's another very slow approach from Na'Vi. He's trying to stay alive as long as possible towards the pool position. And like I said, one more buy available here for Na'Vi after getting the bomb planted. Loss bonus at $2,400, so they do have rifles across the board, and they're challenging towards B once again.
Golden, you're going to burn. Full flashed. Easy execution. Boomich. Taste of it. Yeah, I was going to say, he's familiar with that turf. He knows how to flush out sandbags players.
Yeah, so Golden goes down alone, and they're going to try and commit off this, knowing it'll be flushed out. Boomich spots him as well, but he fumbles the movement. Electronic does not. JW arrives at the scene of the crime here. AWP in hand, smoked off. Might nullify his efforts.
He might have catched the barrel of Simple just jumping up then, so potential as the retake does come on in for him to clear that, but the bomb is still down T stairs, so taking the bomb site control, Na'Vi just need to wait now and see if the CTs want to push on in, because if they want to plant, well, they definitely have about another 10 seconds before that's even a possibility.
Yeah, you might be right. Electronic, the Molotov landing at his front door. It's going to be JW with 2 fantastic shots. Na'Vi so slow paced. It's not working out for them here. Flashbang's coming through. It looks like Brolan's done enough here. The flash is just spot on. USP to close things out potentially. It's going to be the M4, or the Krieg, I should say. Fnatic bounce back.
Thinking about it last night, and I should have said it as soon as we kicked off today, because now I'm going to sound like I'm riding the coattails.
Go on.
Astralis, best team in the world. They lost to Na'Vi over there in Katowice. Maybe they, you know, got woken up a little bit. They've been spending all their time practicing in the lab, coming up with all these new moves, about to change Counter-Strike yet again in 2020. And then once they make it to the finals, which they can do by beating mousesports, we'll see.
Who's the best opponent for that grand final then?
Well, if Na'Vi can play like they are today with everybody online, probably the Na'Vi versus Astralis rivalry is one that I want to see.
Yeah, the hype behind Liquid has kind of subsided somewhat at this point.
Same as EG.
Yeah, definitely with EG. But they have just posted, well, there's been an article released that Zeus will be joining their roster
yeah,
as
we
the coach.
did speculate that as well.
Yeah, so that's promising for them. I think that's a great change. That could be something to light the fire beneath them. But either way, we do have another assault here from Na'Vi. They've done significant damage there towards the library. That's on towards the orb of JW. Allows him to get back towards the bomb site, tuck himself in. Should be a Fnatic round here. But it will be a B finish. Remember, they can smoke one area. They've smoked spawn, flashing over, flash no good, flash ready for it. MP9 is as well.
Good frag from Simple. That could be the space they were looking for, and Simple's going straight through the smoke. He's going to try and fend off the CT rotate. He's tucked in on tree. And they will check it, everyone does, but Simple's reactions, they are honed in. Body shots, not enough. Insufficient from Simple. Flamey gone, just Electronic, and he's got so many targets. The spray, it was there for the first, but we will see Fnatic find their double digits. Inferno's got a fair few twists and turns already. Looked like Na'Vi were running away with it after their performance.
It was 105 ADR.
19 and 14, not bad. What he used to be in current form. We'll see now Simple make his way up towards middle. No double orb spotted yet on the CT side. But Fnatic have found double digits. They are up 6-1 in this second half now.
Electronic's been given the responsibility of holding banana. They will deep smoke and can't really contest that. Looks like he wants to at least suggest it's a possibility, and his flash does.
So only one round picked up from Na'Vi so far. So slow. Alex pointed out they rarely rush. We haven't really seen any flashbang commitments for apartments or set pieces towards A. It's all to be defaults. Take away the resources from the CTs, smother them. But they're losing opening picks. They're running out of time. Not getting that bomb planted. It's getting rough out there. Smokes are perfect from Fnatic so far. Another stifling one towards Arch. And this position towards Trash has been excellent. Golden trying to find all the booties there, and he finds it. Perfecto. He found through the smoke, and that's an opening kill.
Damn, that's a nasty way to go. He's just staring at the wall and suddenly bloodshed. Flusher, he's just staring at the smoke. I imagine the conclusion will be something rather similar. He chooses the more passive option now with Golden in support. He can. His shots actually did connect into Electronic. If he tries anything like that again, Simple positioned to punish. They're going to go commit 13 seconds. Flusher playing for time. Golden, he knows some have slipped the net, but he stands his ground on Simple. The bomb's on Boomich. It was on Boomich, but Flusher, he's taken them all out of the round, not just the...
You don't want to mix things up. It's lots of defaults towards middle, banana control. There's the stuff you expect, right?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate to lose that first pick, but again, entering the bomb site with 5 seconds remaining, this has happened 5 or 6 moments, choosing a bomb site, sending themselves into a very basic utility, nothing too flashy or technical. If they hit a great shot, they'll get the bomb down. If they lose the first player, they won't have enough time to plant. It really isn't the most sustainable Counter-Strike, not the most beautiful. Their first half was excellent, but Fnatic just strangling them right now. As we'll see those grenades towards Boomich, takes him down to 43 before the round even really begins.
Grenades, we do see a couple left on the CT side, and 50 seconds on the clock for Na'Vi as they do posture for their mid control. They want to take this back. As you highlighted before, Chad, Brolin does have his smoke for a top mid retake of sorts.
So, Grims with the flashbang is so good. It's so telegraph what Na'Vi are doing right now. He's just listening for those footsteps. The flash comes in from Arch. Krim swings and gets 2. They're going to tie things up here. There's no time to recover this situation. Krims will be flushed out. That's not bad. But what do they do now? Brolin with a Krieg. We know what he's capable of with this weapon. Finds the first through the smoke and now drops the incendiary. There's nothing they can do here.
They have to save again. And
Yeah,
if they save,
to.
the problem with all these saves, one of the things, well, it actually hasn't been that many saves in this one, but in saves in general, they're not getting any loss bonus. So you're hampering yourself for future rounds. You can
Strategies and the style of play is that when 40 seconds. More incendiaries. 30 seconds. Smoke's still plentiful for Fnatic. You can see they're being deployed now just to channel them all towards one direction.
It seems to be the same story every single round. As that is set up, waiting for them to fully commit.
They all die.
They've rumbled it. They know how Na'Vi operate here. Just very slowly creep towards the bomb site, hold crossfires, job's a good one. Simple and Flamey can't save the weapons again. They need to start building some money here. Maximum loss bonus, of course, coming in. If they get a plant down, that'd be great. That's what Simple's going for. And JW will dispatch
Kill him
him.
after the time.
They're trying to kill him after the
They
time.
had a single mix-up where they crept into the smoke. Boom.
There's been no tactical prowess displayed. This has just been a nightmare for them. Fnatic have completely locked them out across the map here. Happy to run the clock down. They're not being aggressive at the start. They know Na'Vi are being so slow and patient here. But Flamey finally gets an opening pick here on the T side with a Galil of all the weapons.
Yeah, they were doing the crossfire with the AWP and rifle in apps. It's rare to see the T's get one. Just perfectly stops anyone playing around those coffins. Now into the swing. Perfecto, Boomich, both drawing blood. And now Fnatic are more forced for the first time in some time to perhaps save this one. Na'Vi, they finally break the curse of this.
Money still, of course, be very good for Fnatic. They've actually got 6 rounds in a row at this point. They'll save an AWP. A Krieg were insatiable on their CT side. Good balance of story. So Na'Vi, if they execute towards B now, they've actually done a very good job of getting rid of the CT utility. They've baited it all out. They have ample time to finish up on the B site. Looks like an explosion play off this one smoke towards CT spawn. There's the flash. And I think they flashed each other because there's no assist there, and Golden gets 2.
Team flashes could haunt Na'Vi here. They do have time. This is a benefit of committing a little earlier. They will be able to at least
plant,
go for an open plant defended by Boomich.
Just in time.
That could have gone awry.
Well, this shot pretty much decides the round. JW is ready for this off angle. I would say Fnatic take it. Flamey finds the shot. They're right back in it. JW down to 28 HP, but still survives. Now down to Boomich and Simple. Can they clutch out?
Boomich would have to do something real spectacular here. Simple, likely going to be able to find one and then trade it. Not even. And now Boomich, oh, he's screwed. They're all looking, pre-firing his bullets, do good damage, but Fnatic, they retake with success. 14 on the board for the Swedes on their map pick.
Well, there we have it. A bit of a recall the map, so I do remember the game happening. But it did,
we
did happen.
We were definitely there.
Yeah.
Now, just to note, I really want to put the importance on that kill from JW in Banana with the AWP, because Flamey's set on up for JW coming into that half wall. It's a left IP. He has all disadvantages right there. Flamey had the first bullet connecting, but it wasn't to the head, so it's all about precision here. As JW, we've spoken about his impact. We've even got him listed as our playmaker. The man to watch. There's been no revolvers, there's been no knives, there's been none of that silly business here today. Fnatic, they really want to take this #1 spot. Only 2 rounds away from taking map #1 right here. It is their choice, however, so being pushed on home turf right now. Na'Vi aren't backing on down.
The moves from Flusher. Screw Jagger, it's all about the moves like Flusher. Straight down Banana. And that's such a strong first half.
Yeah, it was looking so good. It felt like Fnatic couldn't keep up, but the second half suggests they certainly can. Flusher has owned it. He's got himself down towards middle, a guaranteed frag, and it couldn't be on a better player. Simple with the bomb on his back, a 5-on-2. This is a map point. 11-4 down. They have crawled it all the way back here. Na'Vi only being able to pick up 2 rounds so far on their T side. Flamey and Perfecto left in an impossible scenario here. Hoping for mistakes, but Flush up, not making any. The perfect round from him as he picks up another ace.
Wow.
Na'Vi have just fallen so flat here. Same defaults, same underwhelming execution towards the end. We haven't seen much variation or flair to their play. Simple hasn't had any crazy clutches. And it was looking so good. We were singing their praises in the first half. The whole team had come online. Thought that they sorted their issues out on the CT side, but have they got anything to say about round 29 yet? Apparently not. JW and Brolan get the first 2 kills. Simple answer back, but he's taking damage in the flames there. Boomich and Warren, I'm not really sure what they're up to here, Chad.
Well, it doesn't matter because Fnatic, they know what they're up to, and they only need to find 2 more kills. That's 1 for Brolan, and now it's just Simple. It's the man of the moment. It's the man of Counter-Strike, but I don't think he could even win this one.
No, I don't think so. With 28 HP, a Molotov in hand, they know exactly where he is. He drops out. Just a little smoke. A Molotov, got to run out on this one, hoping the spam won't come through. He's got a minute to work with here. Jumps his way forward, and down he goes. 16-13. What a recovery that was from Fnatic. 11-4 down on their map pick.